Been a couple of days here working really hard in the van, and some stuff has happened. Let me show you.
Hi friends, we are Monasi, and in 2020 we started converting our van parker with no prior building experience.
And when we say no experience, we truly mean no experience.
Oh boy, we really had no idea. Okay.
So in May 21, we left our apartment in Berlin, packed our life into the van,
Well, let's say most of it.
and started our journey on the road.
Our first stop was Spain to surprise Sandra's family after 2 years apart. And now we are ready to hit the road and explore Europe in our tiny home on wheels.
Watch us overcoming problems, adjusting to van life, making new friends and exploring the world in our van park.
Good morning, bonjour. We having our first stop already. We drove already 1.5 hours. And 1 second, maybe we can see it. Yes, we have a coffee.
It's brekkie time, and it's time to celebrate because we just reached the 600 followers on Instagram. Woo woo!
Thank you guys.
If you didn't know, we also have an Instagram account where you can see more of a daily... Oh, bite of the toast. I went down. We also have an Instagram account where you can see a bit more of a daily thing of what we do and what we get up to and where we travel into and some crazy daily stuff, you know? It's also at We Are Monasi, and if you don't follow us already, cheers to you.
And also subscribe here bitte, because...
Yeah, and subscribe to the channel if you're watching the video, because we need you, we want you, and we want to be friends, and yeah, subscribe. And for this?
Peanut butter toast. Yeah, we don't have much left, just peanut butter, honey, and we make it work. But now we're gonna drive 5 more hours to go to Mainz. And guess who we're gonna see probably there?
Luis.
So, see you on the road.
Nice.
On
We
Mainz.
have no problems with the border. Let's see. Another day, another border crossing. Yes, we're back in Germany. You guessed it. They decided to give us a little rain for welcoming back into Germany, but that's okay. Actually, we don't mind it. Parker needed a wash anyway, and we've sweat like there was no tomorrow in Spain, so all good. Give me the rain, I don't mind it, just for a little bit though. How are you feeling?
Good. 1 hour 15 minutes left. We did so far 6. So
Almost
we're
7.
coming to the end.
He's been driving like a champ. Good job, Hasi. Can we hear "Wah!" from the crowd? Anyway, we are arriving in Mainz soon, hopefully, and eating in a vegan place that we went to that we liked, and having a good night's sleep because I didn't sleep very well last night. Girl days, but that's fine. That means today I'll sleep like an angel and catch you guys later, hopefully with dinner.
We are back in Mainz with our CrossFit people, and the first thing we had to do is getting some food, and now it's not for 3 people, we are just very hungry. So let's get on to it.
Yeah.
We are starving. Here we go. Back in Germany, 4 hours till Berlin. So I got 2 hours in already. It's getting a bit exhausting, the driving, but I have a full 4 days, 4 5 days ahead where I'm not driving. And we're gonna do some changes here in the van. But before I tell you what it is, I want to give a huge shout out to Germany and the organic section and food. It's
Supermarket business.
a supermarket. It's amazing because in Spain, for example, there were organic shops, but it's quite a hassle to find one. It's not so easy. And the commercial supermarkets normally don't have so many organic and vegan options and stuff. And in France, I mean, to be honest, we haven't been long enough to make a very informed decision or have a very informed opinion. But the supermarkets we have been were ridiculously expensive, like 11 euros for kilos of mushrooms.
But I think it's just that Germany, you are spoiled in Germany. Let me tell you something. Germany, you are spoiled. They have so many chains of organic supermarkets and the prices are quite competitive. I mean, I told you the story already, but when I lived in Melbourne, it was same as in France. A kilo of onion, bio, $12. And then you come to Germany, and then you realize you can afford organic food, and not only that, but you can find 5 different chains of organic supermarkets, even if you go to the most remote place in the country. So I think Germany, for once, I tell you, well done. We are happy to be back. We are happy to shop our organic food again. And Oatly, let's say that. The first thing we did was nothing but finding Oatly to have our choice in the morning. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like oat milk, finding good oat milk was hard. I mean, even in Germany, for us the only option oat milk wise is Oatly, because we're not sponsored. It's not advertisement, but it's truth. It's like the rest, either it's too watery or weird, and then you make it better yourself.
And it was disgusting to have a coffee in France.
And in France, unfortunately, most times they had like very weird oat milk, and it tasted horrible with the coffee. I don't know. I mean, in Australia and UK you have bonsai, and the pea milk is actually quite nice, huh?
Yeah,
That
Sprout is quite nice.
Sprout pea milk. Anyway, coming to the changes
It's
of
what
the
you
van.
do when you are with nerdy coffee.
Yeah. All right. So if you watched our van build series, you know that those panels here that we have in the back, these ones, are actually darker than we wanted them to have. And now living in the van for 3 months, we realized it's a bit dark. So we are thinking of painting them white. We hope that the white paint will cover the varnish and everything we have on top, but we will try probably. Yeah, the rest maybe we show you once we've done. For example, in the entrance we had this table that you can flip up. Actually, we built that for me so I can play piano, but unfortunately the table is too high, so I get shoulder pain after half an hour if I play there with the table. So we're gonna remove it and put the backpacks there and some other things. So this is something we are looking forward to do as well in Germany. So this is something we are looking forward to do in Berlin as well, because also we have access to our tools, and we can deliver some stuff online to my parents, and yeah. It's not so easy to get on things online if you don't have a fixed address. We continue driving now, 4 more hours to go, and catch you on the road or in Berlin. Don't worry, we are not driving in a squat position. We tried to avoid a big traffic jam, and we took a different route, and
It's also not working.
also nothing is happening here. So maybe there was a little crash happening just when we arrived, because before I just saw people crossing and now there's a big queue. We're asking ourselves, what happened? What's happening here? So now we are chilling here. We are 2 hours away from Berlin. It's 185 kilometers, so normally we should actually be there in around 90 minutes, but now, who knows? Who knows? We see. Keep you updated. We are looking forward to have
The
a shower.
Germans coming out.
Yeah, the Explorer. It's more the Explorer type, you can see. It's like this Explorer shirt. Sometimes they come out of the field, and the smoking one here is more the city version, the Germans. Anyway, let's see what's happening. We're looking forward to a shower and maybe a little yoga, whatever. So, we are 1.5 hours away from Berlin. And there's no traffic jam anymore, nothing, so it should be an easy ride. But we know, and you know too, that when you arrive after such a ride, you just unpack, you don't do anything else. But we really need to stretch, so we found this rest area here next to the highway. You might hear it in the background, and we're gonna do a little yoga sesh here before we arrive, so we don't feel that stiff. And yeah, just, to unwind the body a little, and then we're gonna do the last 90 minutes. So let's get this workout, this yoga class in.
Looking over my shoulder, this past time won't help me getting over it.
We made it. We are in Berlin
Yeah.
and we are starving. How can you tell that? Because we are impatient with each other. So the first thing we're gonna do is grocery shopping and making a quick, one of our famous quick summer salads once more, because it's just the quickest for now and not too heavy, because it's already around 7:30 or so, or 7. So quick grocery shop, say hi to my parents, shower, dinner, and
Washing.
that's washing. Yeah, that's probably it. So catch you soon at the door. Hello.
Hello.
Hello guys, we're back.
Sorry.
We had a 2-day break of filming. We had a lot of sleep. Still, we are super exhausted for some reason.
Well,
And
you drove 12 hours in 2 days, Mia, maybe that's the reason.
maybe. So we went to Bauhaus, of course,
For 2 hours and a half.
for 2 hours and a half. We got all the materials, and big changes are going to happen in Parker. So don't get scared when we enter Parker now. It looks
Messy.
looks very messy, but we're gonna have to work on it. Okay guys, are you ready? I told you it's a big mess in here. Let's face the mess. That's the front right now, all the pillows. Countertop also not that clean. We have one clean object. And then here also. Because guys,
It's happening.
tell them, what are we going to do? Maybe we spoiled it already beforehand, but
We decided we're gonna paint the sides white because although we do like the woody vibe, it gets a bit dark, and especially in those days where there's not a lot of sun, this feels a bit dark here inside. So after a lot of consideration and discussion, we're gonna paint the sides white. We're gonna leave this as it is, and we're gonna see how we like that. Or as the cook says, how you like that.
so, if you haven't seen our Van Build series yet, by the way, after this video, you go over, we link it over here. Yeah, you can watch it, have a laugh, because we had no idea what we are doing. But anyway, when we painted the wood and we applied the second layer on the wood, it turned out to be much darker than we wanted. And at first we were like, okay, because it was a lot of work and also money, because yeah, paint, wood, material takes some time and effort, so we said okay, we leave it like that, but it turned out to be a bit too dark for us, so we want to change it.
So it's happening. We're painting the sides white, we a bit over with this dark tone, and let's see how it goes, because we actually don't know if it's gonna be any better, but if you don't try, you'll never know.
So we just had a discussion if we should also paint the window frames white, but actually then it's getting a bit too white, so we're probably going to leave them.
Maybe someday when I've grown older.
First layer is on one side at least, and this side is about to come. Yeah, we can't really say yet if we like it very much or we just like it, because it has to dry and we have to do a second layer, but it's definitely brighter than before, so we have to apply a second layer tomorrow and then we see how it looks. So we continue painting. Good morning. We had a good night's sleep and we're returning to Parker right now. He's here in front of us. Let's see how the white paint looks dry, or almost dry. To apply a second layer and then yeah, hopefully it looks as nice as we thought.
Show them the coolest outfit in the hood.
The coolest outfit in the hood.
Because we were in tungsten shorts.
Ah, yeah.
I find it funny.
It's almost a bit fresh, but you know, after sweating in Spain that much, we're still enjoying to be a bit cold.
Yeah, I would never believe I would say this, but it's true.
It's nice, huh? Okay, let's look. Oh, it doesn't even sting that much.
Oh, but this game changer. My hand is not appreciating it, but very nice.
Let's see, with the cushions and stuff right now it looks a bit super white, but
Nah, but when we have all this stuff, it's gonna be good.
same happened already when we did the dark, when we painted the panels on the side. The second layer is always stronger, and now look at this. how wide it is. But I love what Louis said, that yeah, it's your home, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like, yeah man,
Yes.
you get it. And in case, Louis, if you are watching, I don't know, we really enjoyed this day in Mainz with you, as always, great company. Just a little shout out to my friend Louis.
Cheers guys. Of course we came back to Berlin and we had to do a little stop in Menanza, get a cappuccino. But that's not the only reason why. We spent a couple of days here working really hard in the van and some stuff has happened. Let me show you. I saw coffee on the ground. We've built a couple of new things, we've changed a couple of things in the van that would make our life easier and more comfortable. I don't want to get really much into detail because for that you'll have to wait for the van to 2.0, but maybe we just have a quick sneak peek. So now Parker, it's a bit brighter in the inside. We painted the walls white because we were still not so convinced with the darker wood. We still left it in the ceiling, but now the sides are white. And we also built these two boxes on the back doors because since we don't have any windows, we were losing a lot of storage. So instead of having those things on the sides, we decided to build these boxes and we have so much space now. It's really, really good.
And also the Monasi family grew. We have some plants on board
Yes,
now. Finally, yeah.
It took me, I think the paint just, you know, inspired Hazi to get into the plant mode. But we have 3 new friends in the van, actually 4. This little guy in here, this little guy in here, and those 2 guys in the back. I honestly think that plants always make every space much cozier and just alive, and I love them. Let's see how they behave inside of the van. I chose plants that are supposed to be quite strong and tough, so let's see. And also I think probably the best of all changes, we built this space in here to storage our yoga mats and towels and camera gear because we try to exercise every day and it was just a hassle to have them behind the thing or behind the seat. So this is super easy, 2 magnetics, in and out, like nothing even happened. Anyways, we're super excited and now we're gonna start driving to Denmark. I don't think we're gonna make it to Copenhagen today, but probably during the weekend to visit some friends there, which I'm also very excited about, and on our way off to Sweden. So I'll see you guys on the road.
Me and cleanse me, though it could drown